I think a lot of times, when we talk about like quantum leaping, right? This connects in a way that is just going to be so real. We like to talk about quantum leaping, right? We're like, how do I get from here to level 10, right? I don't want to do all of this shit in the middle, just here to there. And it can be, what is the word I'm looking for here? Unhealthy. Unhealthy feels like a good word. It can be unhealthy. It is wound based. It's based in the I don't like where I am. How do I quantum leap out of it and get there? Right. And in that, what we actually end up doing is keeping ourselves exactly stuck where we are. Quantum leaping is not like, how do I go from one reality to the next reality without having to do anything? Because that's really what the undercurrent of that question is, right? It's like, how do I get from here to there, but without having to do any work or face anything or learn any lessons? And it just doesn't work that way, right? Quantum leaping, and I received this just earlier today. I'm going to read it straight from my journal so that I don't mess it up. Quantum leaping, where did I go? A quantum leap is not skipping steps. It is being willing to go through all of the steps without resistance. Quantum leaping is not skipping steps. It's being willing to go through all of the steps without resistance. Now, coming off of everything that we just said, what is the state of no resistance? Flow. It's flow. And so instead of attaching and rejecting, and going through all of these painful levels to try to get your lessons so that you can be where you want to be, it's not rejecting. It's in flow. It's not resisting. It's like, okay, I'm willing to go through every step I need to go to. Let's go. And that's how you end up doing it so quickly, to where it feels like a quantum leap, right? In the way that we describe it, because you're not resisting it the whole way. It's like going up a staircase and then being mad at the next stair, right? And then you sit there and you're like, I just really don't want to lift my leg for that stair. Like, it seems like so much work. It seems like it's going to be painful. I'm afraid to go to that next stair. I don't want to go. Maybe I need to fix my fear of stairs and then I can go up the next stair. You know what I mean? It's like, we do this with life. It's like, but I want to build this really beautiful business where I'm helping people, but I'm afraid that there's going to be mean people along the way. And I'm afraid that, nobody's going to like me if I do this thing. Okay, well, I need to fix the part of me that feels like nobody likes me. And then I can take that step. And it's like, yes, healing is a huge part of this. However, what if we just didn't resist the possibility of the feeling that we're fearing? You follow? Like, what if I was just like, okay, there is a possibility that I might feel something from someone else on the internet who doesn't like me because I'm showing up in the way that I'm showing up. There's a possibility of that. Can I handle that? I think so. I think I can handle it. Okay. Because it's just a feeling, right? It's just a feeling. Okay. So then I can start to let go of that resistance. And now you're getting more into flow. When we arrive in flow, it's like you're being carried on the fastest and most aligned way of ease. Flow feels like love. Flow feels like joy. Flow feels like ease. It's like, even in the parts where you're afraid, it still feels fun. It still feels like, right? It's like going on one of those huge water slides. It's like, that's scary, but it's fun, right? I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to go faster than I can control, but it's fun. Right? So it's a whole different energy that we start to try to get into. And in truth, it's not a willpower decision. It does require healing, because we have all of these ideas of what we think we're supposed to be and who we think we're supposed to be and what we should do and how it's supposed to go. And those are all of our attachments and our resistances. You know what I mean? Those are all of the places that we're like rejecting, the places that we're like thinking that it should be different. I don't want to go that way. I'm supposed to go this way. And all of that stuff requires being internal, looking at the inner world, becoming aware of like, okay, well, why do I think that? Why do I feel like it has to go like this? Why am I making up that I'm supposed to be like that? I was reading this book earlier, and let me see if I can say it in a way, in the way that he said it. He said, most of us spend so much time trying to get to know who we think we're supposed to be that we never actually get to know who we are. Oh my God. We spend so much time thinking about who we're supposed to be that we entirely neglect actually discovering who we are. And discovering who we are is the foundation of everything, right? Discovering who we are is like, that's how we actually build something worthwhile, build ourselves into who we're meant to become. Instead of rejecting that and saying, no, there's a lot wrong with me. I need to fix myself to be that. That's who I'm supposed to be. And we spend so much time focusing on that. Rather, if we can become more in a like discovery energy, like, okay, all right, I hear you. I see you thought. Why do I think that? Why is that actually true? Do I really believe that? Or is this something maybe that I was conditioned into believing? Love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.